responsibilities for the future as far as how to educate the world, healthcare, or get the people to take responsibility for their health.
Okay. Now, what you can also do in the editing, well, I want to show you this. The editing, if you go into the editing, you have a bigger picture, and there's a place where we first of all stopped. I mean, before we began, you want to get to that place where he was cued. Okay, so you might start with the okay, okay? Let me just get to that place. Or actually, I'm just going to write from there after the okay. So if you look right here, you'll see there's a start where you can do a trim. See that little thing that I'm moving in the bottom?
All right, let me see here now. Kind of move the cursor around a little bit.
Look at the bottom. See where it says start? What I've done is, where the top part, the top tab is where the playhead is. So what I've done is I've stopped the playhead after he said okay. Because I don't want that, oops, in the video here. Let me just move it back again. And I'll just get that again. Okay, so right there, and now I'm just going to move this head right up to that, and now I should not have the okay in the video. Okay. And then I can then go ahead and I can play this to the end, and let's just see what it looks like.
Next cast said, and put on okay in my left. As far as
Now the lighting is perfect. It's a muted light. You notice that we have them against the background. It's not too much of a contrast. What you want to do when you're shooting people is not have them against really contrasty white walls, because it shuts the camera down.
I think that's going to give me responsibilities for the future.
But this is nice lighting here.
Educate the world, healthcare, or get the people to take responsibility for their health.
Perfect. Wonderful. Now, that's a nice picture of Ken. That's a real nice picture of Ken. Another thing that you can do right here is, I'm going to snap Ken right here. So if I hit snap, what it will do is it'll actually make me a JPEG.
Could you go back and do that one more time? I missed that.
Yeah, let me just
go back to the snap.
Let me just save it. Kenneth? You go back Kenneth or Kenneth? Or Ken? Or Ken or Kenneth? Ken. Okay, so I've got Kenneth Chin. And then I'm going to go ahead and put him in my documents under my pictures. And so what that will do is it'll save that image nicely for you. And it's actually snapping that picture. So this is another it's not a high resolution picture, but it's great for the web.
Could you go back and just kind of show how you did the snapshot?
All I'm doing right here is there's a little button here called snap. And when I do that, it will take whatever the name of that particular picture is and give it, the same name. Or in this case, I'm going to just call it Kenneth 2. And it actually creates a JPEG that is usable. And a lot of times you'll want to do that. You might have a link to the video that's like a picture on your website or something like that. Or use that as part of your newsletter or something like that. So it's a very handy way to grab. So what I was thinking about before is bringing my digital still picture to get pictures of students in the class. By using this, this technique, I don't need to bring that. It's like a still camera by grabbing that frame. Okay, let's go to the next frame. You can go right in here. Now, I want to save that change, yes, as a new video. And then I'm going to put it in the prod class and save. That was exposition. Let me just tell you when it's saved. Okay. All right. Then we're going to go to the next one. Boy, you're so photogenic, Kenneth. You're great. call this
He's a picture of health.
This is, yeah, picture of health. No, you're cool, man. Okay, so this one is dilemma. Or the problem, whatever, okay? Or conflict is sometimes what we call it, but it's the same kind of thing. All right, so we're gonna play that.
Well, now the challenge is how to get this information out to people and have a bunch of method engineers and that part is kind of increase the cost of offices, how to do that worldwide, rather than just go.
So you think it has to do with communications and setting that up the right way so we can have
Yes.
meaningful communication?
Yes.
So, what about some of the technology in the class?
Well, technology is yes, so much now, I just think with the third camera that you have here is very possible to take some of this power anyway.
And so,
You don't have to have a full studio or anything to do that.
and the price is right, so we could put it in more people's hands.
Yes.
Perfect, that's good. Now, let me just trim the first. You see where, because we had that beginning part. So let's go back here to the, and you can click this button, that'll get you at the beginning of your playhead. We'll just see what we're doing.
Now,
And what we want to do is go slightly in front of that to right about there. I think that'll do it. Let's see.
now the challenge is.
That's perfect, okay?
Get this information out to people and have a bunch of method engineers and
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and save this now. And I'm going to put it right where the production class. Then we're going to go to the last one. And this one is resolution, right? This is 3. And you don't you have to type on this. I'm just doing that just to emphasize the point of what we're focusing on. All right, so let's go see what that looks like.
the next step in this whole process is now to get a team together and how to develop this into communication tool to educate the people to take responsibility for their own health and to improve their own world.
Do you see some real important things by doing this communication network? You see the possibilities of doing that now?
One of the possibilities is you can reach millions of people, millions of people, very quickly. It's just a matter of them understanding the language. And I'm sure we can get past everything to this now that at some point it's going to be translated to languages in all the different countries. So that'll get the information out pretty quick.
Are you optimistic about this possibility within your lifetime?
Very possible.
Wonderful.
Perfect. Okay, that's a nice piece. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to save that, and we're going to put that in the production class. Okay, now we're going to go put it up on Mixpo. Okay.
Now, why Mixpo?
Well, Mixpo,
As
I was having
opposed to-
problems uploading it to JumpCut.
Okay.
So I'm just going to use Mixpo instead.
Would if
It's all right. We could try. You want to go JumpCut?
because it has those editing features,
Okay.
I'd really like to take a look at that.
All
but
right, let's just try. Let's just try. I won't be so precocious. I'll just try to upload one at a time.
Yeah.
Okay. I won't be so precocious. Okay. So we're done really this because what I've done is I've brought them in here and I've saved them onto your hard drive. So I don't really need. Yeah. So I'm just Xing out of that. Okay. And then okay. So what I'll do is I'll go to JumpCut. Actually getting some stuff done here, right? Is that all right if I don't do yours right now, Reginald? I mean, if I can do
Absolutely.
that?
Absolutely.
I'm just from a time stand. Oops. From a time standpoint.
Yeah, and I have to leave at 12:30 myself
Yeah.
at this point.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I'm going to upload stuff right here.